Hey dudes and dudettes, my name is Kuars and welcome back to another video. Now, I normally don't do this sort of thing where I retrace a video idea that I've done before. Normally. But it seems the last time I tried to make this type of video, I cranked up the ego a little too much. So here it is, a more humble guide of making commentary videos. In this video, I will try my hardest to not make sarcastic comments about me being the best commentary YouTuber, and instead I will try to give you actual tips and tricks into making your commentary videos at least a little bit better than they were before. Alright, tip number 1. Mic quality. I think this is the most important thing. I can't even remember if I mentioned this in the original video or not, but even if I did, I'm gonna mention it again because it's super important. Look, no amount of fancy editing and cool looking gameplay is gonna save your dog shit mic. So if you do have a dog shit mic, I would suggest trying your phone instead, because phone microphones are actually not bad. They're at least better than the cheapest microphones you can buy, and a phone is usually something that most people have. So they're a good alternative if you don't have an at least decent mic at hand. Anyway, let's say you got a decent enough mic. After that, I would suggest running it through Adobe Podcast. I only recently found this tool out, and it actually does a lot to clean up your mic audio. Makes it sound a bit smoother, a little less jarring to the ears. It even has a built-in browser studio where you can record and then download your audio. You know, if you're too lazy to fucking download Audacity, which is free. Or if you're on a Chromebook or something. Hey, that's actually pretty useful now that I think about it. 2, your editing software does not matter at all, especially for this type of video. And if we're talking about free video editors, the best ones out right now are probably CapCut and DaVinci Resolve. I have never used DaVinci Resolve in my life, mainly because I haven't been able to install it for some reason. But I hear a shit ton of good things about it, so, you know, if that sounds interesting, go give it a try. And CapCut, while finicky and a little annoying sometimes, is a video editor, and it is free. Of course, you can always pirate your editing software, in which case go to r/piracy and use the mega thread to find safe websites. That was kind of weird. What was that? Anyway, number 3. Do not be ashamed of your voice, right? You don't need to use AI voices or anything. I do kind of feel like a hypocrite saying that, since most people tell me that I have a deep voice, so I guess that's not a problem for me. But I've been making and uploading videos onto YouTube since 2016, and if my 10-year-old self had the confidence to record, edit, and upload those videos, you can have the confidence to use your actual voice. Number 4, there isn't a set rule for what background footage you should have. In my case, it's gameplay footage from whatever game I could just boot on and, I don't know, play while watching some videos in the background. This shit isn't rocket science, so it can be something as simple as your face, you know, just putting your webcam on and talking. If your personality and commentary are good enough, you can get away with anything being your background footage. Hell, you could probably put a black screen and talk over it. If it's funny enough, people will watch it. In fact, you could just skip the background footage and just call it a podcast. Number 5, your personality is probably the most important part of all of this, especially if the topic you're talking about isn't as interesting and or trendy as some other topics are. If you're gonna make 2 videos about sleep deprivation being the best drug and a video titled How to Not Be an Asshole 101, you gotta have the personality to back up those kind of outlandish sounding video ideas. Now, I personally like to believe that I have a pretty alright personality at the very least. I'm probably not the best person to comment on that, but still, you know, I like to believe that I'm alright at least. Number 6 is something that I'm still working on personally, and that is actually coming up with the ideas to make a video. Now, to be honest, in this department, there is no shame in plagiarizing, especially if it's your first few videos. However, I got a big ego, and I can't let myself do that. So I try to come up with ideas that are at least a little bit more original than the usual idea I have. Some are good, some are shit, and some are just alright. Now, what I would suggest is that you find something that you are uniquely good at and talk about that. Or stuff that you're really experienced with, or you've lived through your entire life or something like that. Number 7, and this is a very important one, so listen closely. And that is, most likely, you're not gonna see success. Especially not immediately, so get that shit out of your head. Look, let me be real. Is there a chance that the first video you ever upload goes viral and now you're a sensation out of nowhere? Yes, there is, but that chance is incredibly slim and you shouldn't rely on it. And even if one of your videos goes viral, it's not gonna last, okay? Unless you know what the fuck you're actually doing and you can actually ride the wave of success, you're not gonna have that. And finally, number 8, just don't give up, okay? I know how discouraging low numbers can be. Believe me, I've been there before. Even though I would love to say, oh, I don't care about the numbers, I just do YouTube for fun, I know that I really do care about those numbers. In fact, I am very confident that any YouTuber who says that they do not care about the views and just do it for the fun or just do it because they love it that much are 100% lying. They care about those views as much as the next person. Now you might ask, then Kuars, how do you motivate yourself to make more videos, even though your views have been getting lower since that Dan TDM video? For fuck's sake, why is that like my most popular video, man? And the answer to that is very simple, and it is probably not what you expect. Lie to yourself. See, remember when I said I had to make this video again because in the last time I did it, I had too much ego? Well, that wasn't ego at all. That was just me lying to myself. Look, if you somehow convince yourself that you are the best and you should be making videos and that your next video is gonna blow up, it's just right on the horizon, then who's to say that you're not? Now, I also want to add, there is a line between lying to yourself and being delusional. So, tread these waters with caution, I guess. Anyway, those are all the tips and tricks that I've got if you want to be a commentary YouTuber. If this video helped you at all, or you just enjoyed listening to my voice, I guess, I would love it if you left a like and commented something, I don't know, funny down in the comments below. Anyway, if you want to see me live, I'm also on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kuars14. I'm currently trying to figure out how to pirate Sonic X Shadow Generations because it isn't cracked yet, and I'm poor as shit, so I'm not gonna spend $50 on that shit. It's $50. 50. That's crazy, but it's probably worth it, but I don't have the money. So yeah, anyway, this is the end of the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye.
Only got no homies, feeling like a ghost. She don't feel me anymore, she says I'm never home. I got no lights on, I'm slumped in my chair again. She never come home, she never will feel me again. I cannot differentiate a day since 2016.